What is up, everybody? So today we are gonna have a very small video. I'm so sorry, this is not gonna be a full blast tutorial video and stuff like before. So I just want to document everything with you guys so you guys exactly know what's going on, what I'm doing. So this is why I'm actually recording this video. So a couple of weeks ago, gosh, I think it's actually a month ago, but obviously the time I did it and the time I uploaded the photo, they will not, the video, sorry, they will not match up, unfortunately. It depends on all the time I get in to do everything I need to do. So I installed a colder range spark plug. I went from the NGK7 range to the NGK8 range. So yes, on NGK, if you go higher, it's actually colder. So we installed it, we did a data log, the ignition retardation was so much better. We were still having ignition retardation, but it was not as bad as before. So what I'm going to do in this video today is I'm actually going to go and remove the spark plugs. I'm going to individually inspect all four of them, and I just want to see, sorry, it's so darn dark, goodness. So I just want to see for myself what the spark plugs is telling me. So obviously I'm going to share it with you guys. This is not going to be a spark plug video tutorial. I'll do one of those in the future where we can talk about all the different things spark plugs can do, not like physically to your car, but if they change color or if they are wet and they've got metal shavings on them, what everything of a spark plug means. But that we're going to do in the future. So let's quickly get all of these out and just see what they say. So at this moment, we have got the spark plugs loosened, we've got the coils out, but we did not remove them yet. I just quickly want to tell you guys that somewhere on the screen, I'll pop an image up for you guys of how my spark plugs used to look like. I'll see if I have a photo of it, otherwise I'll just get one on the internet. So this is how my spark plugs used to look like. The tips were a little bit white. So what it means is that your car is either running hot while the spark plugs is running hot, so obviously it becomes like a whitish color, or next to that, what it actually means is that your car is running too lean. So I used to have a lean error, so that was actually my PCV valve. If you guys go way back, I think I even made a video of a full PCV valve change installation guide. So yeah, back then I used to change my PCV valve. I had an error code of running lean, but since then I actually changed the spark plugs afterwards, because that's why I thought that those bends, they were actually white, was because of the lean. Turns out the new spark plugs also turned white. So then obviously what's the next thing? The spark plugs are running too hot, and that's going to add to detonation and to knock and all of those kind of things. So we're going to remove them now and see what color they are. So we are not too concerned if they're like too black or whatever the case is. It should just be like a little bit of a dirty, but it shouldn't be more to the white side. It shouldn't look like it has carbon buildup and all of those things. So let's quickly remove all four of them and just inspect them. Okay, so moment of truth. If you guys don't know this, pretty cool idea. You can actually just take your coil, wiggle it in, just give it a nice turn, and you can lift it back up. So here is our spark plugs. Okay, let me see if I can actually grip it. There we go. Okay, so here they are. Oh wow, see, this is what we're looking for. It is not white, it is not black, it's clean. It's like, it doesn't have a lot of carbon buildup or nothing. Oh, wow. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look off camera because I'm only looking on camera now. This is so good. So just to give you guys an idea, you can see over here, it is a bit dirty. That is 100% normal. We actually just look at this tip over here. And if you do look here on the black surface, that is where it's usually prone to also get like small metal shavings stuck. So once again, we're going to talk more about spark plugs in a spark plug dedicated video, but obviously this is telling me that the combustion is good. It's not soaking in water. You guys can see it's a little bit wet, but that's not wet. I mean, like if it was wet, this entire thing would have been dripping with fuel or whatever the case is. So this is good. No metal shavings means there's no damage inside piston number 1. So what we're going to do is we're quickly going to remove all 4 of them and just see, because we know we've got the most ignition retardation on 1 and 4. So 2 and 3 is probably going to be in better condition than this, but this is like excellent freaking condition. Okay, so let's quickly drop him down there. Okay, let's quickly go to number 2. Up he goes. I don't want to put it on the car. I don't want it to get dirty or anything. Okay, let's put the ignition coil down. Sorry, it's difficult to work with one hand. Look at that. This is so good. This is what you guys want to see. It does look... Come on, focus now, please. There we go. Like, it does look slightly a little bit white, but that is so much better than before. This is like clean. This is as clean as it can get. So I'm very happy with it. As you guys can see, it is a bit wet on this side, but it's nothing major. It's not like it's dripping all over, and inside it's a little bit wet there. It could have been that it was just a lost ignition ignite from the spark plug, but it's still extremely good. Okay, let's go to number 3. There we go, connected, pulling it out. Okay, so here's number 3. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see. Come on, focus. Focus, there we go. I'm so happy to see they're so clean. This was really a great investment, guys. Like, if I just look at the condition of them and everything, let's see if I can get you guys here on the side. Here's the name, PFR8S 8EG. Come on, just focus. There we go. PFR8S 8EGs. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these spark things. I don't know what those are for. And it's NGKR. So NGKR is known as the racing spark plug for NGK, like the performance one. Okay, so there goes number 3. And for the last one, I don't know why my phone is struggling to focus. Probably because my hand is then closed and far in an engine and all of these things. Okay, so here's the last one with ignition retardation. And look at that. Oh, this is so good. Let's try to see if we can focus again. Oh, wow, this is so good. Look, it is a bit dry, but that is nothing to be concerned about. Compared to what it was before, this is so much freaking better. Okay, and in you go. So what else is there that I can tell you guys? We did an ignition retardation test, turned out to be magnificent. We removed them now and looked at the tips, and they are much better. So clearly these spark plugs, it was a perfect move. We cancelled one problem out on this car. Well, we didn't fix ignition retardation, but we did have a better condition spark plug. So since I've actually installed the spark plugs, till now I've driven about, give or take, about, I would say about 800 kilometers. I'm not sure how many miles that is. Probably like 400 or 500 miles, I think. I'm not sure. I'm probably lying to you guys over here. But so yes, you guys can imagine I have driven over it sometime. It's not that I just drove around the block. The car was a lot of times up to temperature, and I even raced with these spark plugs. So the condition is fantastic. I'm really impressed with them. And then also now I'm thinking that maybe we should go one colder. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am happy. We're going to leave it here. If we go even colder, it will actually cause idling problems. It will cause misfires and all of these things. Your spark plug got to be a certain temperature when it ignites, just to allow a better ignite in that, because obviously with the turbo, forced air and everything is much more compressed air inside your combustion. So yeah, if it's too cold, it's not going to spark. You're going to have so much problems. So anyway, guys, I'm going to drop this video right over here. I hope that this might have helped you out. Maybe if you're also looking to get colder spark plugs. Like, no one could have told me that they have used colder spark plugs. I mean, a big Audi group, no one there even like, no, they don't care about spark plugs. But yeah, I cared. So at least now I've got it sorted. I got it on video. I've got it on record. They look amazing. They did better than the previous spark plugs, and I'm happy. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see all of you legends in my next video. But for now, peace out, everyone.